Alright, hello everyone. Today it's my first vlog entry, and I'm just gonna talk about my personal teaching identity and how it shapes me to be the person today. So, what kind of teacher I wanna be? I just wanna be a kind but firm teacher, a teacher that radiates warmth, maybe kindness, that can encourage and motivate people, especially students around them. So they wouldn't be lazy, unmotivated. I just want to make them feel motivated, feel encouraged, feel supported, so they can express their ideas freely. Something like that. It's something that I want to do as a teacher. I don't want to feel scared, afraid, feel discouraged, feel timid. Actually, it's very personal because I've been through like that. Actually, being an introverted person, right now I'm basically freely expressing myself. So as for beliefs, I actually believe that students communicate better. Students learn better through communication. It's actually the best form of studying a certain language, because sometimes people use slangs, people use idioms, and all sorts of sentences that can have a really different meaning. So communicating through learning through communication is the best form of learning, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure that grammar drillings or memorization is really good, because you can teach the students how to, for example, learn how to write an essay in an organized manner. It makes the essay feel more neat, organized, structured. But I think that constant grammar drills and memorization can be a bit boring, in my opinion. It's repetitive, and I don't think students would like that at all. And as for my I don't really like to favor any type of students. I think it's really unfair to just cater to one group of students. Every students need their support, and I believe that if every single student got enough support, I'm pretty sure that their communication skills, writing skills especially, can improve drastically. And as for my own experiences, I do have an experience with a teacher. She's not actually an English teacher, she's actually a Malay language teacher, but she's still a language teacher regardless. And I inspired to become like her, being a kind and gentle person, and that made me the person who I am today. So I think that's all for my first vlog entry. Thank you. Okay, hello everyone, it's me, and this is my second vlog entry, and it's about inclusivity in language teaching. And First and foremost, I would like to tell you about my experience in learning English. So, my experience about learning English is just mainly through movies, through TV shows, music, as well as books. I also read the dictionary a lot back when I was in primary school, so that's another way for me to learn English, just reading directly through the dictionary, which is quite unique, I guess. As for books, I normally read novels, detective novels, especially from the Nancy Drew series, as well as the Hardy Boys series. Those two are my favorite series. And as for music, just mainly English music. I think I listened to a lot of Taylor Swift music back in the day. Nowadays I don't really listen to her music as much anymore, but it's still a way of me learning English through music. As for TV shows, it's normally just movies, just like Barbie movies, for example. Those are one of the examples that I can think of in my mind. So now, how do I deal with shy or struggling students? So when it comes to shy students, you basically need a lot of patience, because shy students needed some encouragement and time for them to open up, because maybe they can have some anxiety issues. Most of them probably have anxiety issues. And struggling students, it needed a lot of patience as well for them to study. Maybe I could guide them through, maybe give them additional notes, extra notes that they can refer to when they're doing exercises, their essays. And I think that's about it. It needs a lot of patience to deal with shy and struggling students. And how do I manage a multilingual class? I think it's best for them to patiently understand their struggle. So when it comes to teaching a multilingual class, we as teachers must remember that different students have different proficiency levels in their English language. For example, weaker students tend to understand simple words, where advanced students can understand complicated words. So I think it's best for them to study in a really safe and encouraging environment, where mistakes can be made without any fear. It's okay to make mistakes in a language classroom, because some mistakes can be improved over time. And once we practice a lot, I think they can finally be able to understand and express themselves confidently in English without any fear or anxiety. That's all from me. Hello everyone, and welcome to my third vlog entry. And today I'm just gonna explain to you about theory to practice. So the theory that I'm gonna choose for today's vlog is Vygotsky's Zone of Proximal Development, or ZPD. So in this vlog, I will be reflecting on how I can apply Vygotsky's ZPD in my future classroom. ZPD focuses on how students can learn best when given the right amount of support and guidance, especially from their teachers, their friends, or their peers such as classmates. It means helping students by doing the tasks they cannot do on their own, but with the right amount of support, guidance, and the right environment in the classroom, especially from their teachers or more capable peers. So when it comes to my experience with ZPD, I feel more confident when I do group discussions. Normally during our class, we have group discussions where we brainstorm ideas, and after that the teacher will copy our answers in front of the whiteboard, and that's basically just it. It's just brainstorming and then putting ideas on the class's whiteboard, and it helps me go through my fear of communication with other students, because it makes me feel more confident in expressing my ideas. As for how would I apply in a classroom, I would just simply pair the weaker students and the stronger students together so they can support each other through peer scaffolding. I would also encourage group brainstorming before individual presentation so they can learn through social interaction. I think they will learn better that way, so they can build each other more. Hello everyone, and this will be my final reflection vlog, and I will be summarizing what I have learned about in the previous reflections, as well as my perspective over my teaching language that has been growing over time in this semester. So when I first started these vlogs, I already know what my teaching identity is. I wanted to be a kind but somewhat strict teacher, like knowing how to teach grammar, plan lessons, and handle students. But after reflecting on my own beliefs, I realized how much deeper it goes into that. It's also about your mindset, your values, and also how I connect with students. So in my first vlog, I've learned about my personal teaching identity. I used to believe that being strict in the classroom was really necessary for students to learn. But now I think that being balanced in class is important, that students need to have structure, but at the same time they needed warmth and encouragement. I wanted to be a teacher who has those balances, being strict and kind at the same time, but also who guides and instructs students. I also realized I needed patience as well as understanding in the classroom so that they can feel safe to express themselves. In my second blog, I've talked about inclusivity in language teaching, mainly being in a multicultural classroom. So I've reflected on my own background and learning experiences on how to treat students. As a shy student myself, I understand how it feels like to being overlooked by a teacher. Back in the days, teachers like to focus on more outspoken students. They're like confident students, and students who are shy, who are struggling to speak English in class, I don't think they feel included as well as myself. I learned that inclusivity isn't about treating students equally, it's about recognizing their differences in class. And as for my third vlog, I focus on Vygotsky. I really connected with this idea because it emphasizes the importance of guidance and support as well as collaboration among teachers and students. Students learn best when they are given help to move forward. Not too much, but not too little. In my future classes, I would want to include more pair work, more group work, so that students can build each other, can help each other in class, because it allows them to support one another. Doesn't matter whether if they're in the advanced level or they're in the weaker level. So now looking at these reflections, I can say that my view of teaching has definitely changed somewhat, but I saw teaching as their own effort, their teachers' effort, our own, and as well as preparing lessons and managing students. But it is also a shared journey between teachers and students. The teacher's role is not just to deliver knowledge, but to guide, motivate, and understand their students best. So now I would like to apply all of these insights during my teacher training as well as my future career onward. I would like to pay more attention on how I connect with students and how I can make the lessons in class more engaging and meaningful. I would like to apply strategies using the Vygotsky theory, such as scaffolding and group activities, to help them grow more confidently, as well as expressing themselves more and more. I will create a classroom where mistakes can be made and learning feels more collaborative and every student feels valued. Overall, these vlogs help me reflect not only my teaching beliefs, but also my personal growth. Being a good teacher doesn't mean having good techniques, but also having empathy, patience, and willingness to keep learning these students. That's all from me. Thank you.